We're live.
Hello, everyone. Another Friday, another podcast. The Anime Adventure Party is here yet again. Joining me, Anacron, Finn, Uncle Hawk. I'm T-Cat. So, how have you been, guys, for the past week?
Oh, working mostly, but I could catch up with few animes that I was missing. Actually, literally the last episode of them.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Same.
Uncle Hawk?
I have been springy. That is to
Plowing
say-
the fields.
Yeah, yes, indeed. That and rain and sleeping and stuff.
Rain sucks.
Oh well.
Where was my
No, it
snow?
doesn't.
Yeah, now we're at home and we can watch anime.
Yes, it does when you gotta be outside in it.
Oh well. Anywho's, any news?
I
Yes.
finished Onizuka.
Oh, that is not news. That's what you did.
Yeah.
Yes, there are some news. The first season of Doro
Yeah.
is going to be released on Netflix. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Season 2 has been postponed to winter season.
Ah, yes.
Oh, well. Last
Wait,
time.
it's now slated? They say January and July of 2021. Will they do
What?
the two parts?
There will be a spin-off called
Oh.
Slime
Oh
Diaries.
yeah. I see. I was watching
Which-
Anime News Network. So
Okay.
And
Seven Deadly Sins will be delayed too, which might be better for that.
Yeah, they might finally fix that animation.
we'll
well,
see.
this is for the new season, but
Yeah.
And Attack on Titan is changing studios.
yeah, Mappa is now studio that animates.
That is good.
Mappa is awesome. Did any of you watch the trailer?
What?
No.
There's
Because I-
there's trailer already.
No, I have not seen it.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, a lot of people were arguing that the fact that Attack on Titan was getting a different studio was gonna be bad. But when it did their research and saw the studio that's gonna make the, I believe, is the final season.
Yeah.
It's not
Um,
gonna be a final season because they haven't caught up to the manga yet, and the manga isn't.
Wait.
Finished as of yet.
Which one?
Manga is nearly.
Nearly finished.
Finished.
Yeah. So it is the final season.
Could be.
They
Yeah.
called it the final season.
Okay.
So
Officially.
So people,
Yeah, I don't believe them.
Well,
It's the Japanese businessmen. I don't trust them.
look, they might end just as Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be that strange.
Mappa Studio is fine and everything, but I personally don't like the thing that they're changing studios. Not a-
It is a bit strange for final season that they changed the studios.
Well, I think it's likely that
Hmm?
Wit just had too much work.
I don't know
Other
what
than
they
that-
cover for this season, but yeah, well, many studios had some changes because pandemic. So
Well, if which
Could be.
studio is picked up by Amazon, they'll have plenty of things to work on.
oh yeah. What
Uh,
else? Anything else or something that you watched through the week?
Unlimited Blade Works Blu-ray set will be released in July.
Wait,
Okay.
yeah, that didn't. I forgot about
No.
that. I forgot about.
we're
Oh,
still waiting for Heaven's Feel 3.
Yeah. Wait, when is the date for the third movie?
I think it was delayed. It was delayed.
No, I know
I
it.
think-
Everything was delayed.
Indefinitely delayed.
I'll check it. I'll check it right now. So give me a couple of minutes.
So
But
you
yeah,
said you finished Onizuka, GTO,
Yeah.
finally.
yeah, 10 out of 10. One of the best slice of life animes I ever watched.
So, well, yeah, that's so strange to actually call that slice of life for few reasons, but it is.
Yeah, indeed. There was one part that there was a character I kind of hated at first, and then I liked her because we did the same thing. We corrected a teacher. That didn't end up too well for me in elementary school, so yeah.
Yeah, but you're not her. You're not Kanzaki.
Yes, I am not.
No, Kanzuki is a special character.
It's a teacher character. I grew to love her at the end.
Oh God, just a moment.
What happened?
I just did a search for anime box sets, and I found Garden of Sinners.
Mm-hmm.
It has a price on it.
Oh no! I don't even want to mention the price of that. I know.
What is it, like
$375?
Oh, that's
US.
That's cheap.
That is actually less than I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's discounted
Yep.
because it's
Yep.
used. Because it's opened.
Man, everything from UFO Table, especially from Karen Kyokai box set, and I don't know, Fate Zero, for example, it's expensive as hell. Okay, I finished Somali to Mori no Kami-sama. I think Finn watched that.
I have. I don't think I've seen the very last episode.
I
might
literally finished the last two this week.
I don't recall if I've seen the last one. Well, let me check.
Well, it does. End is a bit open. Well, it's open-ended in a way. Web manga. It's not finished. It's from the web manga. It's so damn beautiful. You even recommended me because it was similar to.
Ancient Magus.
Yes.
Bride,
Ancient Magus
yes.
Bride. I mean, it's wonderful fantasy world how they build it.
Yeah.
They have their cutesy slice of life moments, and they really build the world. In that regard, full recommendation. I really enjoyed it.
Yep. It's great.
And Somali is probably one of my favorite characters by far now. I don't know I ever saw the child to be that positive in a way.
Yeah, she's relatable. She's understandable. She's positive. Yeah, she's just a well-written.
Yeah. They all are. I mean, the side characters too.
Yeah.
Very fast they build that for them.
And the world is interesting, even though there may be some. I don't want to say inconsistencies, but like some illogical things in it. I mean, with the humans.
Yeah, they have some
hand waving.
Yeah,
Hand waving.
Still,
Yes.
full recommendation on that.
But it's still like 9 out of 10, you know.
Yes. I gave it 9. I really love it.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Or shall we move?
I've been having some lessons, so during the lessons I have been multitasking and reading some manga.
Oh.
Well,
the
lessons in what?
The Shu Valkyrie. The Tale of Valkyries.
The shoes of the Valkyrie.
Let me be more precise, actually. Just to check the proper pronunciation of the name of the manga I have been reading.
Oh.
What's this?
He's still saying the same thing.
The same thing.
just a moment. I need
Japanese is hard.
Shumatsu no Valkyrie.
That doesn't help.
Valkyrie.
That doesn't help.
You just added Valkyrie.
Record of Ragnarok.
Oh.
The battle royale between gods and human heroes.
Ooh, noise.
Yes.
Is it anime? Is it animated yet?
Just Manga.
No, and I doubt it will be.
Is it new?
Why
Yeah,
exactly?
it started last year.
No, that's
Wait,
pretty
you
new.
mentioned
Last year or
this
2 years ago.
You mentioned this on one of
Yeah,
the
I mentioned it
podcasts.
several times. The first battle is Lubu versus Thor, and I came up to the second battle, which is Zeus versus Adam from the Abrahamic.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that to
myths.
me.
Versus whom?
biblical.
Adam.
His
Oh.
power
Abrahamic
is to be
mythos.
naked.
Yes, his power is that he's a most superior survivalist, and he's good at unarmed combat.
Oh Jesus. Oh,
So
Was it
with that,
literally, oh Jesus.
Okay.
I'm not sure Jesus is gonna be appearing in this one.
Oh no. But I will check it out. Anyway.
And I've continued reading Mujan.
Oh yeah.
It's Korean fighting.
Oh right.
Okay.
Historical. It's pretty damn realistic.
Shall we move on the topic?
Well, just before that, who watched the latest episode of Tower of Traitors?
No, rotators. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Me as well.
All right. Tower of God and Gleipnir. Right.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed by the lack of Sambe-san
What?
in Gleipnir. He still has not returned.
Wait. With whom I didn't cut?
Sambe.
Oh. He will have his moments.
But when?
You need to be patient. You need to be patient. Character
I'm not known for my patience.
is really strong.
Well, yeah, that's why I want to see him fight.
I think it's all introduction with them and the new team, and they try to not discover him.
Oh, yeah, but most of the new team sucks.
The point is actually information more than fighting.
I know.
They're searching for more info, less allies in battle. I mean, certain character even mentioned, what if someone already collected the 100 coins?
Yeah.
So, look forward to that.
Okay. On the topic of Tower of God,
Oh yeah.
it has slowed down a little bit. I think.
I don't know. I mean that test that they had right now was a bit boring to me. I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't say boring.
It's a
I just
tag.
say it's like the issue with pacing a little bit. There's still stuff happening, but it doesn't feel like it's important. Like
they changed pacing from webcomic a bit.
Oh, yeah,
I just think for some things it was actually better, but not all info was introduced.
Yeah, and a character had
What?
died.
Oh yes.
I don't want to say who, but I really didn't care. Like I was like, oh yeah,
Neither,
okay,
neither
cool.
do I. It was easy exit out. It's supposed to be just depressing, but it wasn't. Like I said, they mixed the info about it, and not everything was out. And I don't know. They skipping few things that supposed to build that story a bit more.
Yeah, I think they assume that people are extremely familiar with the web comic.
To a certain degree, they are. I mean, it has
Wait,
its
but
fans.
didn't like Tower of God started with a hardcore audience?
Well, yeah, and most of them love the first part, and they now mixing the first part, which was good and bad in some way.
Okay.
So we will see. I don't know. We will see how
Yeah.
they're gonna close this. They will have 12 or 13 episodes. I don't know.
I think
they
30.
wait. Are they doing the same like as Witcher? That it's a
What?
show for the fans, and you will get
What?
the silver lining because you read the
No,
webcomic.
not really. There were no fan service for webcomic fans.
Okay. Okay.
They tried to adapt this, and that's pretty much it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
That was what I'm interested about.
overrated anime.
Oh,
Wait, let me get my glass of wine for
that
this.
we think that are overrated.
Okay, I got my glass of wine. We can start this.
Okay, who's gonna go first on this one?
Prison,
I
prison
need
school.
some time to.
Okay,
Okay.
take a shot one.
Yeah, I'm putting prison school on the list. It was it's one of the
What?
rare animes that I dropped. I just couldn't watch it anymore. It was
Prison
too hard.
School. Wait, has anyone saw it even?
I
Prison School.
prison. Nope.
It was quite popular to the degree that peeps that I know that don't even watch anime or manga knew about that. It's really weird thing. I don't like this. It's nothing special to me except art style. The manga is gorgeous art style, but that's about it.
Yeah. Like the thing about prison school, it's actually it's comedy, it's romancy
It's
in
very weird. It's
but
guys in the
all that is mixed because the guys who are practically creeps
very much so.
go into a prison where their wardens are freaking female maniacs.
Nothing
One of
worse
them
than
one of them is a BDSM maniac. I stopped watching it in the third episode.
Who even
I think it's the third
recommended that to
episode.
you?
I don't recall.
I don't recall.
But
It was
I
the
mean,
osmosis of the internet.
Yeah,
is it like overrated? Because like I don't think any of us have heard of it.
I heard quite a bit of it, and
you have?
internet was booming with it.
Yep.
Yep.
And I mean it's 7.79 on my anime list.
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
That's pretty
Okay, then.
high.
On your
And I stopped watching it the third episode because there is a girl that the main character caught peeping while she was taking a call of nature, so to say. And
Yeah, it
the
was-
ending of the
let's
episode,
not explain whole scene. It's disturbing to.
Look.
yeah, it's weird.
I don't think that one is overrated.
It has the popularity of being weird.
Exactly, just like the other one that came out last year.
Which one?
Interspecies Reviewers.
Interspecies Reviewers is not overrated.
Neither is Prison.
Yeah,
Prison
I
School.
know.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. It's very hyped up because, well, it's weird and different
It's
and out of
definitely
the box
different.
and stuff, but it's
Yeah.
not like, oh, this is the best thing ever.
Oh yeah.
You know, like Death Note.
Is that your overrated?
Yes,
Funniest.
absolutely.
All right, I'm not alone on this.
Okay.
I am not alone on this.
No, look.
No, man.
It's so intelligent and so smart. You know, they're like fighting with. Kira is literally cheating because he's using something that is illogical and doesn't exist with normal humans in that world. So the only way that he's keeping in front of Al is because he's cheating. That's not smart. That's cheating.
Yeah,
That's
one of the
trash.
things. Also, the second thing that I really didn't like about that note, the starts to look like a chessboard, and it's Light versus L, and later Light literally just, I'm gonna go on another board, I'm gonna swap the king, and let's just add a couple of more characters, just like take a bunch of chess pieces and drop it on the board.
But we're not...
And I never had a sense of a continuity in that anime or manga, whichever you prefer. But I never saw it as a line with some arcs, with some story arcs popping out and getting resolved. I literally saw it as an endless spiral that ended in a Gordian's knot, and that had to be cut with the death of L.
But
the
we're
death
not
of
talking
Light.
about why we not like it.
It's not that I don't like it. It's overrated because it's promoted.
It's not that smart.
Okay, this show is good because it's smart, but it's not smart.
Yeah.
The high ratings it gets is because of the intelligent stuff that happened, and I'm not saying there isn't some good reasoning in it.
I mean,
I
don't think it's
suspend your belief. Special disbelief has to be too strong because everything is proceeding to normal real life rules except that fact that the fucker is cheating.
Finn tried to say something.
Yeah, I don't think it's like exclusively loved just for like being a big brain anime. I think there's a bit of the mystery, the dynamic between Kira and L and things like that.
Well, that's part
in time of that note anime, it was obsession with people.
Just let Uncle Hawk finish.
No, I agree. I agree with Finn. That dynamic of characters, but that is that big brain part.
Yeah.
And another thing why it's popular is because Bishi boys.
Well, that's one thing, yeah, but I don't think that you have to intertwine the big braininess of it with like how the characters interact.
It's a thriller mystery.
Well, yeah, it's a thriller mystery, but you can't have one without the other,
You can, but here they're served together and they're not. They're lies. Speaking of another Bishi Boys, which is, in my personal opinion, overrated, Wolf's Rain.
I don't think I've seen it.
That's on my list. I need to watch it.
Only two of us saw that.
Yeah.
I never knew that Wolf's Rain were that popular to be actually overrated.
They're very popular and very, very highly rated because...
I mean, I love it.
Well, I don't know why.
Bishonens.
Yeah, Bishi Boys, okay, but... Yeah, that's the part I take extreme prejudice against. The fucking furries.
But they weren't. They were not.
They're humans that turn into animals that turn into... Actually, wolves that turn into humans.
No one turning into anything. it's just the presentation.
Yeah.
In that whole story. I don't know. I never saw it as that popular. I still love Wolf's Rain. I mean, yeah, Bishonens, it's a bit depressive, all touchy feely thing.
Yeah.
Girls love
Oh,
it.
Anywho's that one I find to be a bit overrated.
How about
Not as much as the
Yeah.
Death Note.
No, I know. Yeah. That note is in higher tier of overrated for me too.
Yeah. Finally, someone who I can relate to. Joking.
I got one. Fairy Tale.
Ooh, yes,
Oh.
yes, definitely.
Okay, we're talking about things that we watch, so I'm not gonna be able to comment on Fairy Tale.
Okay.
I tried
Well, we must
watching it
Yeah.
3 times.
You sound like Iron Bull from Dragon Age 2. 3 times!
3 times on 3 separate occasions, years in between. I could not get myself to watch it.
I actually watched every single episode.
Okay, so you're probably more knowledgeable than I am.
And
on
I
that,
would
so-
completely agree with you.
Well, there you go. So
I mean, there's some nice moments. There's some nice animation moments. Music is top notch.
Yeah.
Anything from Fairy
Music
Tale,
is
music is really, really great.
Yeah, but I said this the last podcast. You cannot rate an anime or any piece of art based on music alone.
What?
No.
Yeah, well,
we're just saying it's
that's
good.
exactly why I'm saying this.
Yeah.
Story is really, really weak. I mean, it's
generic.
Yeah, it's very, very generic. I mean, I enjoy this. I don't know, Saturday morning cartoon.
Well,
Something
maybe
like
something
that.
to
Shonen
that
trash.
effect.
Yeah, it's absolutely shonen trash, and when I needed it, did exactly that, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the first time I tried watching it is like when it just started coming out, like 2009 or 2000.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
like
man.
and then again like in 2014, and then again a few years back, and then I thought like maybe I'll try it one more time, and I watched one episode of the new season, and I'm like this fucking sucks.
Okay, I didn't watch Fairy Tale. I kind of know something about it because obviously I'm a fan.
I read quite a bit of it, and I can understand why you think it's overrated
Yeah.
because the people that like it really like it.
Really like it, yeah.
Yeah, I guess you just have to be one of those people.
Wait.
If we didn't have confirmation and second and third season of Attack on Titan, I would say Attack on Titan is overrated. But we have the second and third season, and the fourth is coming.
Last.
So
I got a question.
Yes.
When we take, I forgot what I was about to say. Just oh yeah, what I wanted to say was, does Fairy Tale have an audience that's like Aqua's followers in the second season?
Yes.
Exactly
they're
that.
pretty much Aqua followers.
Okay, and second question, how long is Fairy Tale?
Oh man.
Not gonna watch it. Okay, not gonna watch it.
It just got a new season.
Well, yeah, that's. Wait, it's not the final season was ended. Oh,
I mean,
no, they're doing the arc after the final.
Yes,
Oh,
I mean,
no.
I think it's already been finished.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the final season is finished.
Right.
Milk that cow until it's dead.
If we're gonna talk about overrated shonen trash, we could stay here until next Friday.
True enough.
Yeah.
Well, I have another, and it's not shonen trash.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many of you actually know this, except maybe Uncle Hawk. He knows I don't like this, and I watched everything.
Ah, yes, I know what you're talking about already.
The
Wait,
melancholy.
do you mind guessing then? Let's make this
The
interesting.
melancholy of Haruki Suzumiya.
Yeah, I absolutely get you why you think it's overrated, and I agree with you that it's overrated. And I love it, and it's still great.
That's the part I would actually talk about you in detail. Why do you? Because you agreed here, I can't. At least, why do you like this show?
Because it does the trope thing.
Yeah, there is that. I mean, it has some good moments.
Look, the way I watch that show is like it's fan fiction. It's fan fiction with original characters.
In a way, yes, but man, it's
and I take it as that.
Okay.
You know, I don't give anything else to it.
You know,
there's the cutesy alien girl with the glasses. There's the ditzy big titted girl from the future. There's the aspirant dude. There's the normal guy, and
I
there's
almost
her.
hear myself selling you Monogatari series.
See, it's not much different.
Okay.
We're not so different, you and I.
I know that already.
I think I got another one that's maybe overrated.
Drop it.
Overlord, but the third season, particular.
No,
I don't think anyone is really
it has an
saying
almost 8.
it's good. Most people are saying it's bad.
Yeah,
It has a rating of 8.
yeah, but don't count
Is
that.
it 3?
Yeah,
On my anime list, it has a rating of 8.4, if I'm not mistaken. That's pretty goddamn high.
That is sacrilege for that season. I mean, we already said it's simply bad. Last 2 seasons were simply bad.
I mean, the second one was fine.
It was
The second
okay.
season had good
Second
moments.
one was fine. The third one was bad, but watchable. It was.
I mean, yeah, it was watchable.
Yeah.
So
I got a suggestion on Facebook.
Yeah.
Right.
Here's a few that people suggested to us. ReZero,
Oh.
Gabriel Dropout,
Zero.
Evangelion, Darling in Franxx, Naruto, and SAO.
Okay.
Wait.
Let's go backwards.
Let's go for this. Yeah.
Let's unpack that.
Let's unpack that. I like
SAO
this.
and Naruto following the shonen trash
Shonen trash
garbage
type.
bin,
If
so
you want shonen,
they're
you'll
gonna
get
stay
shonen.
there.
I mean,
I don't think anybody ever liked Darling in Franxx.
I did.
I got a question. I just got a question. Sorry, Finn, but
yeah.
like stuff like Naruto and One Piece, how fucked up is it to get it because you gotta watch like 900 episodes?
Most of them watched from the beginning that they're following still.
Yeah, exactly. Like people who never watched that show get bombarded by people. Oh, you should watch it just because the first episode is so amazing. And it's good. And you got 800 episodes of filler.
Yeah, still, I heard people like, look, I don't know, free summer. I literally go through everything.
Yeah, or like 2 months of quarantine.
Yeah, for example.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
seriously. If anything was introduced in past 2 months, it was One Piece to watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
Darling in Franxx. I haven't seen it,
Haven't
but it's
watched it.
Trigger.
I have some comments. I have seen it
except
up
last-
until the good part. I have not seen the part everyone says is bad. So as far as I'm concerned, it's great anime.
Okay.
I will overall. Yeah, maybe in the popularity that gained it is in a
Can I
way.
ask you? Can I
It's
ask you
fine.
guys
It's fine.
one
I mean, it's
one
fine.
very important question
Wait,
about
let her
Darling in the
finish.
Franxx?
Yes.
Sure.
Is it gonna be like? Does it have the potential to be like Gurren Lagann
No.
and Kill la Kill? No, just a moment.
No.
Let him
Be
finish.
misunderstood masterpieces that are later revealed to be the masterpieces they are.
No.
Okay.
Well, if it has season 2, then maybe yes.
I don't
Okay,
think
so no.
there will be season 2.
No. Multi-season, no,
Yeah,
doesn't work for me. No.
Could be.
No.
I don't know.
Look,
Next one,
for
Evangelion.
what it was fine. I'll say it like that.
What Neon Genesis Evangelion?
Yes.
What?
Is Evangelion overrated?
No, not a bit. Not a bit.
Well-
I'm safeguarding this way too much.
But see, you're proving the point that it is.
Oh my god.
Get in the
I'm not
fucking
saying
robot.
Yes.
I have
No,
not seen it, so I cannot comment.
Nani?
I have not
I
seen
will
I
say this
am
to you, my
shocked.
dear friend.
What the
I
fuck are you
renounce
doing?
you to the newspapers. I renounce you through the internet. I
Here is
denounce
a
your
secret
existence,
for you.
you heretic.
Here's secret. I do not like mecha anime.
Oh,
Shame on you. Shame on your family. Shame on your cow.
Dude, oh yeah, you want something? Mecha anime is overrated.
Shame on you.
There's a hot take for you.
Wait,
I think
need
Kanikron is processing
I
this.
need sip of water. Long one. Please continue.
Anele is gonna be so pissed off.
Oh.
Anyhow,
You
he knows
know
where I
we
live.
have a game after this.
Yeah. Don't kill me.
goodbye, Desert Wizard. What I would personally
I
say,
disagree about this big time. There are many mecha anime that are overrated. I'm absolutely agree on that.
yes.
But whole genre, no. Man,
Wait, what?
And the thing is, it's a very niche genre, so it's not
is-
overrated.
Yeah.
We got something
It
in
has
the
its own
chat.
fans, like other things.
We got
Yeah.
something in the chat. Can someone read it? I had to reload my
Oh.
Twitch, so
It gets
It's-
misunderstood a lot. They are.
Uh,
Yeah. It's praised by the
fair.
Hang
There
out
you go.
with the big boys.
I mean, there are
Yeah,
many. There are many.
that is the thing.
Yeah, it is. There are many insufferable JoJo fans in that regard.
And there are too many snobby Eva fans and
Yeah, I agree on that completely.
too loud Gurren Lagann fans.
Yeah.
wait, is this gonna be like your rant against Kojima?
No. let
No,
me-
Uncle Hawk knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know, but let's not get into that one.
Okay.
Anyhow, I can't say that Eva is overrated because its influence is too great.
It's too damn great,
Yeah, it
man.
did influence a lot of upcoming animes and stories in
It's
general.
on its influence alone, we can't overrate it, and
Yeah.
that's kind of thing. Now, people talking about the show being so mind-bendy, twisty, whatever. No, that could be said it's overrating, but Neon Genesis Evangelion, in all of it,
Man.
is
What? 20 years later plus still
30,
30,
Yeah.
yeah. Still,
almost 30, yeah.
yeah, still at its peak.
And let's be clear, Gainax was the savior of anime of its time,
Yeah.
and without it, who knows
Yeah.
what would have happened to the
Well, to
industry.
certain things, yeah. Okay.
So there's that.
Few more things were mentioned. SAO.
Oh yeah.
Sword Art Online.
I put it in the trash bin with the other shonen trash.
I don't know.
Okay,
I
can I
guess
just
because
say this?
the new age, I didn't put that in shonen because isekai thing.
Yeah, but
You know.
What?
SAO.
SEO, yes, yes. SEO, I think SEO started the second wave of isekai.
In a way, yeah. Before that, they weren't calling that.
Yeah,
isekai.
Yeah, yeah.
it's the birth of that genre.
Yeah, so even though it wasn't what it was supposed to be, I think it laid down some groundwork for
Definitely.
what was to come.
But is it overrated?
Well, I don't think it is because people universally don't like it.
Like it. That is actually true. I mean, it has similar problem like Overlord. I mean, the start was great, and you know all the jumbling that happened after that first season.
The intro
Yeah.
was too strong.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It ended up like all over the place, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Almost
So,
like they didn't know where I mean the author of was it light novel? Is it from light novel?
Like no,
Originally?
I think yes.
Didn't know where it want to take that.
Yeah.
I got a
So
question.
they mentioned something else too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me check.
Wait.
You said Re:Zero.
Yeah, Re:Zero.
Before
Re:Zero.
Re:Zero, we go into Re:Zero. Gabriel Dropout. I don't know what it is.
I have no idea.
I
what
never
it is.
heard of it.
Let me go into
Google for.
Re:Zero because I want to check this.
Mhm.
Okay.
Gabriel Dropout is some cutesy trash.
Oh.
Comedy slice of life supernatural.
Oh, I actually started to watch this.
Okay, so I don't even, and I'm not even.
I mean, it's cutesy. It has one of our emoji on Discord, man.
Oh.
A little
Mhm.
Satan, yeah.
Oh, that's from there.
The thumbs up that we have.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, it's fun. It's really nothing special. It's really nothing special.
And Re:Zero.
Oh yeah.
I would say Re:Zero. I mean, some would consider it overrated. I like it a lot.
Yeah, me too.
I think it has great animation. The story is a bit depressed. I think for an isekai, it introduces some new stuff.
Yeah,
You know?
it's fresh take on isekai thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wait. The most important thing of Re:Zero is that they literally implemented what would when you play a visual novel, you make a you make a save game, and you go the wrong way just to see what happens.
Yeah, but
Well, that's not the feel you get from
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
Because-
I'm a bit doing a caricature on it.
it's way too depressing to actually joke on that.
Yeah, because like he dreads each death, you know, because it comes with something awful, you know?
Everything stays with you, man, and
Yeah.
every time you die,
and he can't speak with anyone.
which
About
is the worst part, I think, from that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'll give it a watch and I'll come back to you with it.
Oh, great. Prepare to be
It's on my
pleasantly
to-do list.
Depressed.
pleasantly depressed. Yes.
Talking about pleasantly depressed, the movie later.
Yeah,
Another suggestion for from Facebook, JoJo.
Well,
Well, you know what? I think people tend to think that more people like JoJo than they actually do
No.
because it's so memeable.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah,
Because the people are so loud with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we joked yesterday. Literally, the anime I watched because of memes.
Yeah.
And
So-
I didn't want to watch it because of the
Too
memes.
many people just know the memes, so JoJo never even watched it, and they're allowed even because of that. And there's
Yeah.
that manga readers part, but I will not get into
And
that one.
for me, excluding the memes helped me like JoJo. if I
Excluding
kept-
the memes.
Excluding the memes helped me like JoJo. If I put if I kept the memes inside my head while I watched it, I would think it's trash.
In a way, yeah. For me, it helped to watch actually first two parts.
Yeah, because there are very few memes
Yeah.
from them. Well, more
There are
recently
some-
there have been more memes, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but we got the waifu
cross-dressing
speedwagon.
scene.
Yeah, but we got the waifu speedwagon from there.
Yeah, you need to know
Yeah.
when Speedwagon was
Yeah,
introduced.
yeah. So what I'd say is that JoJo is just. I mean, it is just bizarre. You know,
It's just
you,
bizarre.
you'll get
It's unrateable. It isn't rateable because it's JoJo's.
It's weird, man. It's really weird.
well. You know what? With JoJo, you just have to go and see like any 5 episodes, and you immediately see if it's right.
We already discussed this.
For you.
JoJo is a specific taste, and you have to try it to see if you like it or you don't.
Yeah. Like me
That's it.
telling you JoJo is good doesn't mean anything because for you maybe JoJo is trash. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, my personal problem with JoJo was I watched up until Yosuke.
Yeah,
I didn't watch
four.
Which
part-
one?
Josuke.
part 4, part 5, right?
No, part
Yes.
4. You
Part 4.
Josuke is part 4. Yes, Diamond is unbreakable.
Yep.
I had the only problem that I had with JoJo was they swapped the stands.
What?
That was the only
What?
problem.
Oh, Hamad and Stan. That?
Come
Yeah.
on.
Hamad.
I understand why stand was implemented in JoJo,
Uh,
and it's well done on some occasions. But the first part with Jonathan, with young Joseph, and all the Hammond
yeah.
with Baron Zeppeli, I liked that more than the entire Jotaro arc.
Yeah,
But-
the creator
see-
already said why he changed that.
It was a bit generic.
Yes.
Okay,
You
I
know?
get that. Even though I personally don't agree on it, I watched JoJo.
And he wanted
And I like it. I still like it. I'm telling you to give it a go, but you'll know if it's for you when you start watching the first 5 episodes.
and he wanted to introduce his playlist.
And
Yes,
that's a
yes.
clever way to do it.
Way to go.
Yeah, and
But I
stand names. Stand names.
Stand, man.
okay.
I stands.
Oh yeah. I mean, if he hasn't seen part 4, he doesn't
Oh yeah.
No, then-
Yeah.
because in part 3, stand names are tarot cards.
Oh yeah.
Mostly.
I know about that.
Mostly, I think there's some stands that are not. I can't recall, but I think
Neither
Most,
do I,
if not
man.
all, are.
I finished part 5. My head is jumbled already in information.
Isn't Zvarude is
Yeah, that's part 3.
part 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
part 3, yeah.
I mean,
There-
you
there's
have the
plenty-
Killer
there's plenty
Queen in part 4, so expect that.
And that part with stands and tarot cards, it makes a lot of goddamn sense.
Okay.
Remember us, we are on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere, and
Yeah,
you
Anime
can find us
Adventuring
by
Party.
searching for Anime Adventuring Party.
On Twitter, it's Anime A Party. Okay. Tekkonkinkreet movie
Yes.
review. So,
Yes.
guys, how do you like this thing?
This
Fucking-
thing, yeah.
Fucking loved it.
It's-
I really love
it's-
this
it's-
movie.
It's weird. I love it. I love it. It's
Feels good, feels bad.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one who is like, it was fine. You know, like
Hawk mentioned earlier the description. A pleasant depression. How you said it?
Yeah, Kimochiwari, pleasant depression.
Yep.
yeah, but not in the same way that ReZero is.
No, definitely
I haven't
no.
seen it yet.
Oh, definitely no. Zero actually is more of depression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me personally, this movie hits a very special spot
Okay.
because I used to work with homeless children.
Oh.
So yeah, this one kind of showed me a few things and reminded me of a few things.
Yeah. Hawk, do you just want to go and say the overall synopsis of the movie? I think you would word this one better than most of us. So
The story of the movie is pretty simple. Two mentally ill codependent children live on the streets,
It's more or
and the
less.
city is changing around them.
Yeah, the treasure town streets that
Yeah,
belongs
it's-
to the cats.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's sort of like a city in a transition, you know.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
You know, from what we see from the movie, we can be sure where it's supposed to be set, but you know, through some implications, we can conclude it's Shanghai.
It looked like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but because it's pretty Chinese town, it has lots of criminals in it, and
Yes.
you know both the local criminals, the inland criminals, and the yakuza
Yeah.
from the island. Their influence is all around that city. It's a city in the night.
So we follow Shiro and Kuro,
Kuro,
two
yes.
main characters.
White and black
I
on their little adventure.
they're really special in that regard.
Yeah, I mean,
Kuroneko,
what-
Shironeko.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, most of the
Sorry, I gotta interrupt you. And LA is renouncing anything that has to do with Finn. He's aware why.
I don't know why.
why? Well, I have many controversial opinions, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
we
is
disagree.
no.
We
you know,
disagree on all.
you know, it's like, do you have any idea how little it narrows it down? I have so many controversial opinions.
You don't fight our me, man.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah. So Shiro and Kuro, our main characters. I mean, you could include that Kimura and
Oh, okay.
Kimura too, in a way.
Yeah. Suzuki also.
Yeah, well, everybody, the rat, the snake, the dragons, the cops,
I mean,
the old man.
Shiro and Kuro were like, how to say that? Events about them is more relatable in a way.
Yeah,
they-
they're
yes, but-
they're the protagonists. They're
Yeah.
the carriers of this story.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that everything in the film stems from their
Relationship.
relationship. Yeah,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but in the
it carries everything.
yeah, but in the movie they literally represent yin and yang. They're white and black.
Well, in some way, yes, but they're also one of the better representations of the correlatable personality disorder.
Yes.
Yeah, that too.
because codependent personality disorder, because they're both, when Shiro is taken away from Kuro goes insane,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Shiro keeps talking about, I have all the nuts and bolts for his heart, and he
Yeah.
has all the nuts and bolts for my heart.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, okay. Here's a weird thought. But could you practically look those two as one
Yeah.
concept, one entity?
well, yeah, that's what, in a way, he said.
Yeah, there are two people, but
Two pieces of
there's-
the one coin. I mean,
Yeah.
two sides of the one coin.
Yeah, two people unhealthily dependent on each
Yes.
other.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very
Yeah.
much so.
But if it's unhealthy or not, they couldn't survive without each other.
Well, yeah. I mean,
and
that's true. That still doesn't mean it's good for them in the long term. It
Yeah.
helped them, but it carried on being like a crutch.
It
you
was
know?
it was defensive mechanism
Yes.
that became a crutch.
Yes.
Yeah.
We also see what happens when balance is interrupted.
Well, we have Kimura as a trigger, kinda, in between Snake, Suzuki, and them.
Yeah, but Himura and Suzuki, they're literally like a father and son when you take a
Yeah,
look at it.
Suzuki really
Take a look
represented that atmosphere, the old feeling of the city, the past, especially that scene when he is starting to remember.
That
Going
old
down the
heart
memory
of the
lane.
city, while
The
Snake
good old times.
represents the new industrial power.
The temptation.
Yeah, the Snake was like that.
Yeah, and also the snake, like the snake from the Bible.
Yeah, I actually didn't expect Kimura would done both of them.
Yeah, the hardest part of the movie for me was when Suzuki got.
I mean, he even
Killed.
expected it, and he was.
Yeah, but there's one thing that Suzuki said. Remember it, and the truth and love will set you free.
Yep.
I mean,
Right.
he was saying that literally from the beginning, man, about love.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
No, no,
Yeah.
you need a bit of that in this city.
Yep.
Uh,
And also, who was it that said that White was literally unscathed by the town, and that someone who's so pure doesn't
That
belong
was the
here?
old man, the veteran.
Yeah,
That was the right. Yeah. Time.
Also, if you noticed, an interesting thing about the veteran, he's missing an eye. And the ravens are following Shiro and Kuro, and he knows more about the city than anybody else.
oh, a bit of Odin wisdom thing.
But
yeah.
he can't share it,
Yeah.
as they say later, Cassandra.
Oh,
Yep. I mean, there's a lot of undercover symbolism in this movie.
very
Well,
much so.
no, it's not so hidden. It's in plain sight.
Okay.
But
It's just layered.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's layered.
Yeah, that is the better term. And I never got the feeling in this movie that something was executed poorly.
No.
I started watching the movie and I disliked the animation. But the more I watched the movie, the more I got to love it because it represented everything that was laid down as a concept and in the movie. It really fit it goddamn well.
Well, you see, I didn't like it. You know, like it. I ended up just going like, God, if this just had a different art,
A direction. Yeah.
yeah,
I
it would have
I
been.
get you. That's one of the things that the character design in specific, the
Yes.
city design, the backgrounds.
The backgrounds are great.
Gorgeous.
Yeah,
The backgrounds are gorgeous.
Yes.
Yeah, but the character design is so distracting.
I
It's-
don't know. I actually liked it a lot. Maybe
It represents what
wait,
they are
wait,
because
wait,
they are
wait.
disturbed.
It reminded me actually a lot. I don't know. Is it the same studio that worked on one of the few episodes in Animatrix?
Yes, they did the episode with the girl
Yeah,
and the cat.
yeah. It
They
really
also did
reminded me of that.
another great movie, animated movie. It's called Justice League Flashpoint Paradox.
What?
Really?
Yeah. This Japanese studio is one of the most progressive studios in the thing. They're working with the outside.
Whoa. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They
I
also
see.
did a series of movies with a Russian company, and this Tekkonkinkreet is the first Japanese animated movie that is directed by a non-Japanese person.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I
Yes,
see.
that's
They
important.
did the first squad. That makes sense.
Yeah. Wait, they also
Yeah,
did the Batman.
yeah.
They also did the Batman Gotham Knight.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
I think they did.
Yes,
Oh, they
yes.
did Golden Age arc.
Yeah, they did quite a few interesting things.
And I love
And-
everything I saw from them.
Yeah, and you can see when they do their characters design is kept up in all of their work when they're designing the characters.
Yeah.
That's it. That's simple angular style with very low details. And the great thing about it, it works great for Sakuga,
True. Man,
as you can see in the end scene.
No, just
not
end
the end
scene.
scene, the last fight.
that fight on the train, all the
Oh,
animation
yeah.
before Shiro burned that guy down.
Yeah.
It was amazing,
hmm
and they really tricked me by things I always thought I don't know, flying or something like that. They were changing perspective very nice.
Yes,
Making
angles and
making almost
perspective.
supernatural look alike.
Yeah, it had a surrealistic feel.
Yeah.
There was also one part that I really enjoyed, the prophecy of the Minotaur.
Oh.
That was a good thing to me because it showed you have a person who thinks that he's caring for the other one, when sometimes it's the other way around. And when that screw, as Hawk mentioned earlier, loosens and is gone, you drop it somewhere on the road, you start going into some place that you don't necessarily like.
Yeah, well, that's the presentation of what we already talked about, the codependence
Yeah.
that white and black have.
Yeah.
It's interesting because it shows behavioral patterns of feral children,
Well, yeah.
Right.
because those two are feral. They didn't grow up with parents. They literally living alone in a car.
Yeah, they're a band of two.
There's a scene when Shiro goes to the school and watches other children do
Yeah,
physical education class in the yard,
yeah. I think my
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's literally separated with the great, and he wants to be there, but he doesn't want to leave where he is.
Yeah. Also, accepting who you are, a really big point of the movie.
I mean, yeah. It had some really hard parts, especially when they get Shiro to the policeman. Any favorite characters in this?
Suzuki. Definitely Suzuki.
Is it because he quoted the Klingon way? It is a good day to die.
Yeah, not just because of that.
Uh,
I really like him as the character. that he is, and he represents not only kind of the father figure to the
Yeah,
other
but
mob.
he also represents the holding on to the past.
Yeah,
Exactly,
very much so.
exactly.
Ay. For me,
Mine is Shiro, especially because one sentence when the thing, I don't even know how to describe that, when those three assassins trying to kill them.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When they drop down in some house, she start bleeding and she watching ants. Because they say I'm
Yes.
small, but I'm
But
giant to these ants.
giant.
All right.
Yes.
That's why Shiro is probably my favorite character here.
I would say that my favorite character is Shiro and Kuro.
Kuro.
I mean,
yeah,
right?
You know, the first time I
Because
watched
they
it,
carry all of the
yes,
emotion in the
true.
film.
True.
There's no movie without them. Like it's
Yeah, all lines continue through them. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever happens around with side characters, it still gets to them.
yes.
when I watched it first, I identified a lot with Kuro
Mm.
and his unnaturally violent tendencies.
Yeah,
I see.
I see.
But
Yeah,
the
whoever
older
saw.
the older I get, the more I feel like the veteran.
Yeah. Well, wisdom comes with an age, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say that the fact that you sympathized with Kuro was everyone who needs an explanation. Please watch the Melty Blood stream we had. It's on YouTube. There are some funny moments from there. Sorry if it's on Serbian. Just watch it. There are some nice ones there.
They have enough English commentary to be actually funny.
Yes, and a lot of unarticulated sounds.
Yeah,
There'll be
but
more.
as I said, the more time passes, the more I relate to the veteran, and the more I like him.
Yeah.
The rage has gone down, and the desire to grow garlic has gone
Through the roof.
to the roof.
Okay, I'll ask this then, like the last time. Would you recommend this movie?
Absolutely.
If you're feeling well, if you're in a good place mentally,
Okay.
yes. If you're not in a good place mentally, do not watch this movie.
Yeah, I was about to say depends to whom, you know.
To whom?
Like,
Yeah, I was actually trying to separate to anime fan or not anime fan.
I would not recommend this to someone who is not an anime fan. I don't think I don't think it's a good entry point.
No, I don't even think. Neither do I. I mean, I'm just thinking. Should you recommend this to any?
I actually recommend this to everybody.
Yeah, actually, just because of that style, it's very unusual. I know.
Well, I think I think the style is what might turn some people
It reminds
off.
People watch
reminds me
Rennie
of
and
the French
Stimpy.
style.
Wait, people watch Rennie and Stimpy, and that has disgusting art style for me.
Yeah, but
Okay, like
Yeah, and people like watching SpongeBob.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
one thing it's I don't think you're getting what I'm trying to say. It's about how not standard it is. It's
True.
distracting.
Yeah.
So it might distract new people from what it's trying to say. You know, like
yeah.
I mean, it distracted me, and I've seen a ton of anime. You know, so
as I said, the character design and animation kind of reminds me of the French style.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. I see what you mean.
Yeah, quite a bit. But that's what I'm mentioning. Animatrix.
Yeah.
Few studios were actually the French.
When I saw that studio made part of Animatrix, the first thing that came to my head was the episode with the skater kid.
Yeah.
But it's not that; it's the other one.
I don't know. You reminded me now of a French movie I really got them love. Belleville Rendezvous, or the Triplets of Belleville.
I don't know that.
I'll recommend it later on to you in Discord. It's
you know what?
really good.
It now makes more sense why I don't
You don't,
like it. I don't like French animation.
you don't,
There you go.
Wait. Did you watch Wakfu?
I've seen it. I did not like it.
Okay,
you go.
makes sense.
That explains it.
That explains
Okay.
a lot.
Okay.
We got to
We
some
have
point
diagnosed
of
the error.
we got to some point of conclusion about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, if you like French animation, watch it.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
there you go.
Definitely,
There you go.
there you go. Okay,
Okay.
shall we end it here then?
Yeah.
I would like to recommend a
Okay.
film for the next
Oh,
time. I have not seen it, but it sounds
he was
Great.
ready.
yeah.
Okay.
It's called Mary and the Witch's Flower.
I think I saw that one.
I think I heard about that one. Definitely not so.
It's from 2017.
Okay.
Yeah, I
look-
saw this one. It's the tiny people, right? Or the other one?
I don't know. I have not.
Let's discuss that off the stream. Anyway, there will be a notification about the next podcast.
Yes.
Next time, Friday.
Yes.
6
But
6
before
p.m.
that,
At a certain time.
Yes.
yes. But before that, Uncle Hawk and I started a series. We're gonna play Divinity 2, Divinity Original Sin 2. So check out for the notification. We'll probably play it around next week sometime. So drop in, say hi.
We'll be not just Divinity. We'll be playing other things as well.
Yeah. Follow us on Twitter. You will be notified.
And
Facebook, of
if
course.
you missed us yesterday, we did some meme reviews.
Oh,
so
yeah.
We might do that again for shits and giggles.
There will be highlight. Currently, stream is on Twitch and YouTube, but there will be highlight of that.
Okay.
Okay.
So
All right.
That's it.
So this week with you, the Anime Adventuring Party.
Adikron.
Finn!
T-Cat.
And Uncle Hawk will be seeing you, hearing you next week.
Sarabada!
Sarabada.
Sarabada.